first, let's go to the Constitution and the way that governing works. And the states are supposed to take the lead on having ventilators and testing and supplies. But nevertheless, despite the fact that it's the responsibility of states, this president has stepped up. This president, when New York was saying we need 40,000 ventilators, 37,000 ventilators, President Trump sent tons and tons of ventilators. And in fact, so many that New York is saying we actually don't need these. And they're sending them to other states, as Washington has done, as California has done. President Trump stepped up, despite it being the state's responsibility to stockpile.
To do with 400 ventilators when I need 30,000. You pick the 26,000 people who are going to die because you only sent 400 ventilators.
Governor Cuomo is saying that New York may be days away from running out of ventilators. Can you assure New York that going into next week that they're going to have the ventilators that they're going to need?
No, they should have had more ventilators at the time. They should have had more ventilators. They were totally underserviced. We're doing our best for New York. You know, we have states. We have a lot of states. We have territories, too. But we have a lot of states that have to be taken care of, some much more so than others. We've worked very well with the governor. We happen to think that he's well served with ventilators. We're going to find out. But we have other states to take care of. We have a big problem in Louisiana. We have a big problem in Michigan. We have a big problem in 7 other really strong hotspots. But we're doing the best we can. I wish they did the original orders 3 years ago. They would have had all the ventilators they needed, although even then they wouldn't, because if you look at what the original request was from New York, it was far greater than anybody ever heard. And we've supplied a lot. I told you, we supplied some just today to New York, and we supplied some yesterday to New York City.
The point is, we have ventilators in a stockpile, and we didn't send them to the hospitals yet. Of course we didn't. That's the whole point. The hospitals don't need them yet. The hospitals aren't at their apex. The hospitals have enough ventilators today.
Are some of these governors being a little overdramatic in terms of what they want from the federal government?
Yeah, there have been a lot of requests, and this president has been very strategic in seeing what the need is, not the ask, but the need. He's deployed resources accordingly, where we can now say that not a single American has died for lack of a ventilator. That's because of President Trump.
And $1 billion for securing supplies under the Defense Protection Act. And as you know, I've enacted the act. We've used it 3 or 4 times. I pulled it back 3 times because the companies came through in the end. They didn't need the act. It's been great leverage. I have instituted it against General Electric. We thought we had a deal for 40,000 ventilators, and all of a sudden the 40,000 came down to 6,000. And then they talked about a higher price than we were discussing, so I didn't like it. So we did activate it with respect to General Motors, and hopefully maybe we won't even need the full activation. We'll find out. This action will help General Electric, Hill-Rom, Medtronic, ResMed, Royal Philips, and Vyaire Medical overcome obstacles in the supply chain that threaten the rapid production of ventilators. We have over 100,000 being built right now or soon to be started. You just read off these no. Well, we have ventilators, we have equipment, we have beds. How about beds? I mean, Governor Cuomo just told me a little while ago he's got plenty of beds. In fact, they're having a hard time filling Javits Center. We built them 2,900 beds. So that's not a fair question.
When you're sanitizing masks and you're talking about reusing PPE, obviously you don't have enough.
No, excuse me. We have masks. We have everything. And we were trying to get ready for the surge. And a lot of people said it will never happen. Deborah said it. You'll never need that many beds. They said we needed 40,000 ventilators. 40,000. It's like building a car. 40,000 ventilators. People said, I felt it too. You'll never need that many. Guess what? We're the envy of the world in terms of ventilators. Germany would like some. France would like some. We're going to help countries out. Spain needs them desperately. Italy needs them desperately. Mexico needs them desperately. He asked me last night, would it be possible to get 10,000 ventilators? Within a short period of time, I'll be able to help out Mexico.
No, Jim, just the opposite of your question. It's not no, no, no. It's yes, yes, yes. We're in great shape.
I mean, this is the greatest mobilization, Judge, since World War II, the greatest mobilization of American society, private sector ingenuity. What this president has done in testing is now the new thing the media is talking about. Well, guess what? This president has overseen the 4 million tests being conducted, more than that, 2 times more than any country on the face of this earth. It's extraordinary.